There are two types of breath tests that are used by law enforcement officers across Arizona, but both are treated very differently under the law. Keep watching to find out.
So the first type of breath test is a preliminary breath test, sometimes abbreviated PBT. Also, it's called a portable breath test because it's a handheld instrument. It's what you think of when you think of a breathalyzer. It's typically done before a DUI arrest. It's handheld by the officer. They'll take it out, ask you to blow, administer it, and instantly get a reading. This does not have the same amount of legal weight as the other breath test that I'll tell you about. And in fact, it has very limited uses in court. This is a test that you can refuse, and while there's some consequences to refusal, it's not nearly the same as refusing the other test. Now, that second test is called the Intoxilyzer test. This is kind of like almost like a box-like, bulkier machine. The officer will ask you to blow into this long tube and have you provide two separate breath tests. It will beep, you'll blow into it, you'll wait a little bit, it will keep beeping, and then the officer will ask you to blow into it a second time. It used to be an Intoxilyzer 8000 that officers used, although more recently, officers are starting to use the Intoxilyzer 9000, which is a little bit of a smaller instrument, but still it is much larger than a portable breath test. This one is typically done after a DUI arrest, and it's often conducted in either a DUI van or at the police station. If you refuse this test, then there's some pretty significant consequences to your Arizona driving privilege. For a first refusal, typically there's a 1-year suspension on your license. In all likelihood, the officer is going to be able to take your breath or blood one way or another after you're arrested for a suspected DUI.
So if you or someone you know has been asked to perform one or both of these types of tests, give me a call. I do a lot of DUI cases. I'm familiar with these investigations and what to look for, and the consultation is free. 480-927-3700.